Hi, and welcome back to my journey. It's been a few days since I've made a video. My water titration is going well. I just surpassed coming off of 1 milligram of my Valium using water. I knew it was going to be quicker, but the numbers didn't seem that, they don't seem that big. So I'll be honest, I've been probably almost every day since the last video I've made, I've said I'm going to hold, I'm going to hold, I'm going to hold, and I haven't. Maybe today I will. I haven't taken that dose yet today, so maybe today I will. I don't know. But it seems like it's small enough that I don't know. Anyway, I haven't been on here because, like I've said, I'm not going to come on. My intention is not to come on here when I'm feeling or in any way going to show what benzodiazepine withdrawal typically looks like on YouTube. And not by everybody. I want to keep this positive as much as I can. And again, that's not to lie. That's not to make it not what it is. It's just that I know it's kind of like when I go on Benzi Buddies, and again, they're a great resource, but when I read or other places on Facebook or whatever, I don't want to read other people's misery or see that in any way or feel that, or because it just adds. So there's no point in that. I just had somebody who reached out to me through a comment, and they said exactly, and this is no judgment to them. It's actually the same thing that I feel, and a lot of other people is. They said, I'm getting ready to start my titration, and this is going to be horrible. Well, my advice to them and my advice to any of you is, no, it doesn't have to be. Because it's kind of like, if you're going to do a review, like on, let's say, Amazon, because most people can kind of relate to Amazon. If you look at the reviews on Amazon, I think they've actually incentivized it somehow so that if your reviews, but before that, most reviews, if you're reviewing a product, unless you hate it, you're not going to review it. And even if you get it and it works out the way you want it, it's kind of what you expect. It's like, I ordered this product, it's doing what I want. I'm not going to take the time to go review and say, hey, it did what I wanted it to do. So for every one of us that are on here talking about benzodiazepine withdrawal or serotonin or SSRIs or whatever you're withdrawing from, for every horror story, if you will, there's somebody out there that just kind of came off, and they may have had this, that, or the other, but they came off. They stayed working. It was okay. It was okay enough to where they never felt the urge to get on the camera and state anything otherwise. They came off at a rate that was comfortable for them, and now they're off and they're moving out of their life. And even to the fact that, and to that point, what I'm looking at right now is I'm looking at people who I've seen, because I know, I'm looking more on YouTube, and that I see that are on the other side. And you could follow them up to that point, and then they disappeared. Well, where did they go? Well, one, they got better, so they went back and they're living their life. I see that as a good thing. I do wish more people would stick around. That's my intention, is to stick around and to support people going through this. But again, I don't know. Depending on how this all goes, I may, and even that, maybe I'll show up once every 6 months or something and just say, hey, I'm still doing well, and for the people that follow me through this journey. I don't know. We'll see when I get there, and I'll just be out living my life, because let's face it, this takes, like my daughter has a Valentine dance coming up this Friday. Yeah, that's disappointing. And yeah, does that mean I'm already giving up? Not completely, but realistically, I don't see me going. And I know at her age, I don't think she cares, but I love her, and I wouldn't mind just having one little dance, and just seeing her all dressed up. That would be cool. Anyway, for a couple people reached out to me, just asked me how I was doing, and to them, thank you. To all of you, thank you. But those people, they know who they are, and it really does mean a lot when somebody reaches out and says, "Hey, how you doing? Haven't seen you." I think it goes a long way for all of us. So for all of you out there that don't have that person or don't have other people, leave a comment. I mean, let's make this more of a family gathering, if you will. I mean, just post little things, and we'll stay in contact with each other and just check up on each other. I mean, I've been meaning to do that. I mean, each one of you, I mean, I don't have very many subscribers, obviously, so, and I can't see a fair amount of you because that's the way YouTube works. But for the ones that I can, there's certain ones of you that I do. I've thought about just reaching out and saying, just sending you a message through YouTube, just saying, just want to know how you're doing. I don't know if that's stepping over a bound. So for every one of you that I know, not personally, but that I can see that you're a subscriber, know that you're in my prayers, you're in my heart. And if you've commented, whether you're on the other side or not, because there's people that I know that have actually commented on my video that I know they've said, they're on the other side, and I'm praying for them, and I'm wishing them well as well. Things continue to go well. So I really don't have anything today other than that. I wanted to get on here, give you guys an update. I'm down a milligram. I'll put it in the description where I'm at, because since I'm water titrating, I'm not exactly sure. It's like point something. So, but I haven't held yet, and I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. I think that's a pride thing. I think that's a looking at a date, destination thing, which I said I was going to try to let go of, and just listen to my body, which I would encourage everyone to do. Doesn't mean I take my own advice, but if your body's telling you, slow down, or not, just take a break for a little bit. Again, I make these videos so that I can rewatch them and I can listen to myself, because sometimes I actually say something, at least to myself, that I go, oh, that's okay, that helps. But yeah, to everyone out there that again reached out, thank you. I appreciate that. And there's a few things that I want to do, and I've been, it's just a matter of putting the time and whatever. And again, I don't do notes or whatever. I kind of do off the cuff. But for some of these things, like some of the supplements that I take, I think there's a few of them now that I think I feel more comfortable enough to at least put them out there and say, these are what I use. That doesn't mean they're going to help you. So that I'll have to take a couple notes, and maybe I'll do a little show and tell with my bottles, and maybe not even, because it's just, you can get whatever you want. I mean, I do take CBD oil, so maybe there's a conversation to be had there, and some other things. But this is getting long, so I just wanted to check back in and say I'm still here. My journey's still going. Haven't gone up, haven't given up, haven't caved in. Need to take my own advice maybe a little bit, and if I need to, hold the day or two, then I'll do that. So love and light to every one of you. Thank you for being a part of this. For those of you who are just, if you would, give a like, subscribe if this helps you. And I'm not saying that out of ego this time. I know a lot of times I think it comes from that place. I think for me, it's really to help other people so that this community grows a little bit more. And there's more people that can have interaction. And also because it helps me, to be totally honest with you. It's just, it gives me that little incentive to say, okay, there's other people out there that, this is bigger than you. It's not all about you. It's one of those things for me that, because I can get pretty ruminating on that and get all stuck in my head, and I don't want to be there. So anyway, love and light to every one of you. I will see you all very soon, and hopefully I'll have maybe something interesting to talk about, or just give you an update. See how this goes. All right. Thank you, and I'll talk to you soon.